Okay, let's see whether the audio is okay. It seems okay from my end. So, hello, all you chill cats and killer kittens. Today we will be playing West of Loathing, which I've never played before, but my partner gives it very good reviews. So, we'll see what it's all about. If you've ever played this game or know anything about it, feel free to give me any helpful hints. But it's good to see you, Chef Kiss, and Johnny the Pride Queen. Great to see you guys. Love to see it. Alrighty, new game. Change character? What am I supposed to do? Edit name. Oh, okay. It's good to see you too, Chef Kiss. Let's make the last name Cat and the first name Calamity. Just cause. Calamity Cat. Can I edit anything about my stick figure? Oh. Oh no, it changes the name. Alright, hang on. Let's change it back. Calamity. Is Shay awake? Shay should go to sleep. She's always up too late. Okay. I assume that this just... I don't know what some of these do, but I think that they might just keep reoccurring until we press play. You've not played this game, neither have I. Raising your reward? Just for fun. Just for fun. Alright, that seems like a good number. Apparently the currency in this Wild West is meat, but let's play. That's Calamity Cat. We're ready to get going? Are you Calamity Cat? Heck yeah. Ooh. Cowpuncher, Beanslinger, Snake Oiler. I've heard that Snake Oiler is the best one to go as because it's got the best dialogue. Beanslinger is definitely tempting, but I think I will go with Snake Oiler. Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and huputs? Is that chutzpah? Chutzpah! I don't know. To tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. Oh my gosh. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everyone needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. Let's see what all of them say. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard that there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. This one's just a fighter, I think. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists. Yeah, that's a little bit less interesting. Whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason the cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. I think I'm going to go with Snake Oiler. I want to be a Snake Oiler. My room. I can use the controller. Oh, that's cool. Goodbye bed, time to head west to chase my real dreams. Oh. Hello. Oh no, my game froze. Okay, here we go. You read the spine of one of your books, Maud Swift and the Mystery of Which Ship. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Jim Hardy and the Black Citadel. I loved that one. Bertha Swift and the Spooky Barn. Mum gave me this one a few years back. B. Swift and the Mystery of the Old Barn. The Mysterio. Love that one. Jesse Jones and the Incident of the Forbidden Citadel. Trouble at the Terrible Ship. This was one of my favorites. Oh hey, this might come in handy. You got an item. Walking Stupid. Okay. I wonder whether I can get anything more. Escape from Skeleton Mansion, The Hero of Vulture Ship, Nora Swift and the Trouble at the Eerie House, Becky Jones and the Mystery of the Spooky Warehouse, Ira Swift and the Black Barn. I think that we got all we could from the bookshelf. That's kinda cool though. A weird poster appeared here one night. So it looks like this is a jump button. Jump, jump, jump. Whoops. Goodbye, phonograph. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. You move the needle down to the cylinder and crank the handle a few times. Heck yeah. What about the birdie? Hey, Russell, how you doing? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Let's feed him a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Is there anybody here to look after Russell? Maybe it's time for you to leave too? I mean, like, if there's nobody here to look after him, maybe he should leave. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Bye, Russell. I miss him already. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. Oh, cool. You comb your hair one last time. What a mess. Stack the firewood. Heck yeah. It's stacked. Nothing on the hat track today. Wait. Hat rack. I don't know why I pronounced it hat track. This hearth really puts the hearth and home. Okay. Gonna miss Mum's cooking. Oh, do we still live at home? It's Mum's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. A little brother's room. Oh, I guess there were people to look after Russell, but oh well. Wohnung über Salenthero. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. Overs Mathematiques de Evaste Galos. How many different languages do you need to know to learn numbers? Your kid brother's toy box. Heh, he loves stuff like this. Got item puzzle cube. So tidy. You'll miss meals with the family. Your family farm. Hi. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. And oh, before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yeah, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... The one about picking locks, the one about desert survival, the one about bartending. Ooh, I don't know. What should we pick? I don't even know. Picking locks, maybe? Desert survival seems a bit boring, and so does bartending. Picking locks. That's the one! Enjoy it! Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. She hugs you. Oh. Is this Dad? Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. Oh, thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to Mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Dig through. I got a needle! I got a needle in a haystack. Now there's 2 haystacks. Your brother Rufus is standing looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. I'll give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting away with it. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off this stupid farm. To seek my fortune, I think. I don't think being a snake oiler is all that helpful to people. Maybe it is? I don't know. I think to seek my fortune is the better answer here. There's just no opportunity here, kid. I'm gonna make something of myself. I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that's the statistic from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. Don't you worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Oh. Just wanted one last hug. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Whoops. Barely holding it together. Oh, he's just barely holding it together. He's busy drawing a picture in the dust. Okay, there's no more dialogue options. Go yes. Go west, young woman. Yes. Looks like this isn't your first rodeo. Would you like to skip the boring spring-style prologue and head straight into Dirtwater? Any horses or partners you unlock in your previous game will be available to you to start with. Alright, no, I haven't actually. So, just because I'm on my partner's computer doesn't mean I actually know what I'm doing. Hitching a ride! Ooh. Oh! Bumpy. Bumpy. Cinematographer. Oh! Riff Connor. Oh. What are those things? Are they sacks? Sacks or turnips? Turnip. Oh. Key grip. Stacking turnips. $200 miles later. 200 miles. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ah! I got knocked off. Well, the bad news is you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours. Now that you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is you're in a town, rather in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Get turnip. You got a dusty turnip. What about the rock? Hello. Buffalo gal, something burping. Can't hick a fella have a drink and hick peace. Yuck. 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 Can I step in all the poops? A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Yuck. 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 Trade. Step right up, step right up. Brad braids the name and trades the game. I seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. Braid, what are you trading? Well, ma'am, today I'm trading locks of soap and sticks of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurer's soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll trade this soap for a lock requires soap. No trades right now. How about some free dynamite? Requires dickering. Sheriff. Spring sheriff. Hello. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Barn Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? Depends on the work. Well, how's this grab ya? There's a gang of hoodlums around here, what they call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or six-legged to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. Gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, 'cause I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and gives it to you. You got an item deputy pistol? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't not noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down the Fricker Gang's hideout for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discover a new map location. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Wanted poster out of supply in the Yuma Marshal office. Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Face thieving. I'm nodding off, so I'm gonna head to bed, but I'm glad I could catch some of your stream. Hope you have a good night. Catch you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out, Chef Kiss. I hope you get a good rest. And yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me for as long as you could. I'm sorry that I do stream so late for you. Australia and time zones, it do be like that. I see the Fricker Gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? Not yet, sorry. Well, I can't arrest anyone till you do. I mean, I could, but there wouldn't be much point. I'll be back. Wait. What's this? Grab it. I recovered a mug. You walk into the saloon, the crazed-eyed guy sitting left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink without a hat, tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. It looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got a floppy derby. You put the hat on. Thanks, Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, somewhat twitchy nod. Say, gal. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Oh my gosh. Hats. You already have a hat. What do you want with two? Whoops, I didn't mean to leave. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." I keep waiting. Finally, the bartender notices you. Howdy, Carl girl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Calamity. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune, not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Barn Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of a errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for real work, I suggest taking the railroad up to Dirtwater. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken burg's always falling apart in one way or another. The hostlers always need help since he hurt his leg, and that snow-count sheriff could certainly stand to have someone doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement, some cowpoke for the goat shouldn't wipe his boots off, and got spars everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you, and you'll need this. You got an item. Wait, I said. I'll take care of it. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. Without even looking, you know it's absolutely disgusting. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit. Gross tobacco spit. Chewing gum, and even a few teeth as well. It's disgusting in the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now down on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand. What's wrong with you? Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Also, this is a good time. Slap, time to lap up that water. Again, a good kitten is a hydrated kitten. Drink that water while looking in the spittoon. Let's get it. You reach into your hand towards the spittoon. Before even touching it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough in a McQueet barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender! You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes are water. Such water. Search! Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably a disease as well. Congratulations! We got a nasty ring. Hooray! Can I steal your beer? Nope. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hand to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lip and concentrating real hard. Okay, good luck to you two. Who are you? Howdy, I'm Calamity. Howdy, Calamity, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, these horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, me and the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is this why you're here drinking instead? Yeah, yep. And me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kinda boring, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stables. I'll be happy to show you. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. What if I don't? Oh, hello. Should probably leave him alone. Oh, a pile of old newspaper. Take one. Got a Boring Spring Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Whoops. No, go back. Crate of Nurse brand whiskey, good for what ails you. Grab a bottle. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age is here can reach the top of the bar. You got an item. Nurse brand whiskey. Heck yeah. What are you doing? The goblin shouts, Briac! Attack the goblin? Sure. I got the jump on him. Okay. Well, I did it. I did it. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Yeehaw! Skill up! Moxie level 2. I gained 3 XP as well. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Okie dokie. I did it. Howdy. Good to see you again, Calamity. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Calamity. I knew you as a stand-up gal the moment you walked in here. Oh gosh. Bear with. Sorry about that. Here you go. It's the least I can do. You gain 200 meat. Oh, yay. Tip your hat. I found this mug. Much obliged. You gain 25 meat. Thanks. Who's that lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from a nearby real tough broad. I ain't recommended you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent up frustrations about it. Ouch. Can I pester her? Woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowgirl who's going to be searching the spittoon for her teeth if she don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. Bye-bye. Okay, horsey? Horses. 1,000 horse meat. Afternoon, ma'am, what can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, please. Thank you. I'd go fetch them myself, except this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for finding each of them. How many are there? 3. Let's see your map. They pretty much always run to the same places. You draw 3 little pictures on your map. You discover a new map location, Orhole Mine. New map location, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snake Gulch. Why these places? I think they like the environment that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats and it should send it back here. Bag of homecoming oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, well, see you later. It's the most typical horse you've ever seen. Can I buy him? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only got the one horse available. Let me think on it. How do I see my map? Oh, LT. Thousand Snake Gulch. Oh. Dang it. Fight. Whip it! Victory. 1 venom and 1 medicine. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murder in Calamity. Another snake? Well, it's not called One Snake Gulch. Oh, they're quick. Oops. Oh. Oh no, that's not a lot. Oh, I'm dying. Wow. Hopefully this kills you. Oops. Oh, no. How do I heal? Huh. Do I not need to heal? I guess I'll find out, won't I? Just bear with. Having some technical issues. Okay. We'll see, won't we? Every trick in the book. Okay. Maybe if I shoot him. Well, that didn't do much at all. Let's do this. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Oh, never mind. Yeehaw! Skill up, Deadeye level 2. Cool. Very nice. Oh, a horse. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey fella, I'm a friend. Okay. No! It's okay, alright. Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Let's not look him in the eyes. Let's pat him on the nose. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck his soul. Whatever madness is bouncing around him, his skull is his. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in the glassy 1,000-yard stare, the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little, though, which is, now that it's clear you're not actually made of spiders. Feed him the oats. You hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf! You feed the crazy horse some homing oats and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinnow! Hopefully he's headed home and not to the 12th dimension. Cool, 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 cool. Is there anything else here? Nope. You don't have to walk. Okay. Well... Oh. Let's go here. Definitely doesn't bear closer scrutiny. Dig through it. Ah, 65 meat. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, a mug. It's a mine. Cargo elevator control. Level 1, blasting cap storage. Level 2, plungers, both kinds. Level 3, tools. Leave the elevator alone for now. Oh, nope. Dig through it. Unrefined meat nugget. TNT. There's no plunger. Level 1. Blasting caps. Grab one. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar. Level 2. Plunger. Take one. Got a detonation plunger. Level 3. Okay, I got a crowbar. Well, that's nice at least. I'm glad I didn't trade the crowbar. Didn't trade the needle, sorry. Got a blasting cap, that's nice. Hook up plunger. This looks dangerous. Should I add a blasting cap? Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Press the plunger. Kaboom! Oh, hello. Hello, horsey. You see the dark horse barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay, I'm a friend. Winnie. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. I brought you some oats. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, that wasn't a very comforting way to say things. Should I pat her on the nose? To reach out to pat her on the nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them to her nose. Here you go, yum yum. Snort, she saddles away from you warily, making a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Eat the oats yourself. Oh, come on, please. Look, they're fine, see? Okay? You could take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ulch. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've eaten. Still, it's better than dried cat food. Don't ask. You smiled to show the horse that you're fine and realized you just unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse seems wary as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Pat her on the nose. Horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her on the nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them and gestures at something behind you. You look around, turn around to look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. She's gone. Oh, examine the hole. You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack rock. You can barely make out a square shape down there. Well, out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole. You don't know if that was to hide it or discard it. You're truly desperate to find out what's in there. You could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could... Okay, I don't have dynamite. 65 meat. Looks like something's buried here. But I can't dig it up, apparently. Ah, yeah. Oops. This one. The boneyard. Oh, another mug. What does it say? Our founder, Zephaniah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain 3rd Cavalry. This grave is really noisy. A skeleton. Oh. I shot him. Cool. Take a dip into the refreshing pool and stay hydrated, cats and kittens. It's a ghost horse. Timothy, devoted husband. Elizabeth, beloved daughter. Silas, a baby. Approach her. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that it's not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend. Okay. It is a little strange how you do that without opening your mouth. Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you'd want an extra saddle length to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her nose again. Yep, still cold. Cold. Brr. Yep, still cold. Yep, still cold. You get the idea. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Try the oats again. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Braindead Orc. What a cool cat. You'll have a new emote as well. So that's very exciting. Very, very exciting. It's this one. There's also a tier 2 one and a tier 3 one, which are killer, which is a killer kitten and a chill cat. So those are cool. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make the oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie! Is that a yes? Weird, okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. The two different teams. I see. Yep. You sprinkle the oats with just a bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them and then eats them. With that, she glides away in the direction of the town. Bizarre. Okay. Let's go to the Fricka Hideout gang. That guy's sleeping. It's a Oh, I don't have any foraging. Finders keepers. You got a pair of silver cufflinks, nice. They're all sleeping. Oh, those guys aren't. Thank you so much for the lurk, Brandon Orc. I appreciate you. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and stuff. Cool. Thank you for the soap. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in that poker game that doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is his brother, Wimpy. What ship they here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in. The one with the eye patch raises his eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Bimmy, your sister. He squints at you. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. Stole some Rube's face. Ha! You always did have a knack for face rustling. What's you, Bimmy? We gotta get out of here and fast. Wimpy, the Pickertons are onto us. They'll be here any minute. Dirk Nabbit, come on, Snipe. Let's hightail it. I'll catch up. You guys later tonight. Wimpy nods and he and Snipe hurriedly pack up their belongings and flee the cave. You congratulate yourself on your attentiveness, memory, and strong interpersonal skills. Yeehaw, grab the door and let's skedaddle. Oh. Take it. Nice. Grab it. Yeah, how did you fit that? Oh, a beer mug. Grab it. Is there anything else I can grab? He's still asleep. Tie him up. Sheridan can collect him later. Let sleeping down its low. Is the other guy still sleeping? Wake him up. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. That is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. Walk away. Third, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. He stumbles off into the desert. He's probably fine. Okay. Let's go back. I do not know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending me back that dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazed horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. Can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Said something earlier about an injury. Yeah, busted my knee while knocking out showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. It's gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctor and... Why'd she do that? No, nobody knows. She just set herself up in her whiskey. She said she wouldn't talk to anyone except nurse whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or pretty sure she was being sarcastic? I don't know what horse I want yet. I kind of like the dark horse, so I might end up getting the dark horse. Found these mugs! Thank you, much obliged. Take your leave. Got you the door. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to you breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Is there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly. Looks like I owe you a reward. Gain 400 meat. I got another task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Still looking. Oh, can I go in here? More Sally. What do I have now? I do have a bar of soap. Step right up, name's Braid, and trades the game. Braid's the name and trades the game. Howdy. Trade you, this soap. Okay, here we go. Trade you this soap for a lock. Okay. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, for whiskey. What brand? Nurse whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she made house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is greying and her face is lined, but her eyes are clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out a hand. Whiskey stat. Well, let's give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask as she takes out her pocket. She puts down the flask and puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask me what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut. Sorry. Looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Oh, Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. And what doesn't happen is they're coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. Must be pretty rough. Rough, Missy? I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention on the bottle. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you wanna. Not that they're going to do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly Meats. Leaf through The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. Goblinoid Primer. You survey a few books. You start flipping. It's confusing at first, but you get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. You also know that blurf is a goblin word for an hour. You've learned to speak goblin, sort of. Ooh, goblin tongue. The book tells a story of legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not the extruded sense, in the western desert by a whole cowhand named Curly Butterfield. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly find it to be a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it actually works. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Wow. At least there are some useful appendices at the back and some diagrams of appendices. Nice. Okie dokie. This vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. Preen a little. Nice. Oh. Stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Well, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Doc Alice sighs exasperately. What's the deal with all the TNT? What now? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself to bits so small that there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell! No way am I taking the risk of coming back as one of those things. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. What? A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly sending out magic into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? Never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Her skull deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Alright, bye-bye. Why are you a cactus? You approach a weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. Name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Dr. Alice warned me it would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside a cactus part of me keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I'll bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper. Much obliged, partner. Yeah, let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. I left it behind in the outhouse, at the ore mine. Sure, if you go get it. Sure, you'll find a use for it. Thank you. Behind the outhouse at the ore mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Cute. Okay, let's go get the shovel. Whoops. Look behind the outhouse. A shovel! Wasn't there something that I could dig up in here? Dig! A silver nugget. Cool. Yuck. Oh, I can shovel. Cool, cool, cool. Shovel the poop. Gonna shovel all the poop. Oh, I thought there was more poop over here. I was mistaken. You got a recovered mug. Okay. Nope, not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Howdy, you managed to scare up a lock for myself? Yep, got one right here. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door and accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Found this mug. I did use the needle. Wonder if there'd be one anywhere else. Okay, let's look at the map. Let's go back to some places and see whether we can find anything. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oop. What about the trees? The like pine trees. Can I get needles from them? Ah, I don't have foraging. How do I get skills? Rub-a-dub-dub. I guess there's nothing. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, all kinds of things. For instance, Doug Norbert, there's a ghost in my saddlebag. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete noticed the silver nugget you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands. I'll give you 81 meat for it. No, I'm gonna hold on to this one. Well, as you please. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat ore you're carrying. You ain't seemed got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 75 meat. 73. I'll sell that to you. Give him the nugget. He hands you some meat. Pleasure doing business with you. Can I play? Look, I have some meat. Let's bet aggressively. Hornswoggle them? Oh, you explained that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, the girl on the right 20, and you're 25 plus a king. King represents, so hey, look over there. They look, and when they look back, they notice a pile of 10 meat missing from that pile, so you collect winnings. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Oh. Are you Susie Cotrin? How do you know my last name? So the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. Sorry it happened, the whole damn thing. Nothing I could do about it. Butter Tender said it was cows? Cows, right. Don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows no, and not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead. She left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast, didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and the fire just started out back by the root cellar. House went up in a blaze just like that. What did you do? Well, there wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. Ain't want to talk about it no more. Sorry. She refills her mug from the bottle at the bar. She doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here, and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle, all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch, like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for you. Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you where her ranch is. Yay! I got somewhere new I can go. Let's go. Cochrane Ranch. Oh, it's a buff. All the water in the trough has spoiled away. Susie's ranch house is burnt to the ground. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. All cats and kittens need to lap up some water. Stay hydrated. Oh, I got a knife. Those spies were not safe. Oh my god. This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it to the safe without dealing with it. Let's do this first. Hopefully it doesn't deal too much damage to me. Oh, that's not great. Now we shoot it. Nice. Hooray! Guns. Grab Susie's rifle! Yes. Heck yeah. Outhouse is the only thing still standing. Youch. Okay. Is there anything else? Guess not. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Calamity. Thanks, Calamity. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a moment and looks back at you. She says, well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. you want to tag along when you head west? You just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. I like Susie. Not sure what I'm supposed to do though. Oh, that's exciting. Oh. About that necromancer, assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Yeah, maybe not. Why not you? A grey-haired old woman knows as much about fighting as the squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar still? Kid, you ain't that old. But you aren't that old. If I were going to pick a fight with someone you're up against necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get your job done. For your friends, and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing, anyway. Beats locking yourself up with a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. She shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Does it have to be by yourself? I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible, like raising the dead's impossible? Alice crosses her arm and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eye. Alright, kid. What's the hell? Let's give it a shot. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Let's take the dark horse. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their rider. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind. I'll take the shifty looking dark one. Good choice. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell you to her for 100 meat. When you say sneaky, she's real quiet. She likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. Just look at how she's trying to hide behind the other horses there. She seems pretty smart. I'll take her. Here's the keys. Safe ride. Give her a name. Oh. Oh. Horse a name. Hadn't thought this far ahead. I don't know what I should call the horse. Hadn't thought this far ahead. Let's call her Fudge. Because she looks like dark chocolate, I guess. Fudge. Sure you want to name your horse Fudge? Yes! Alright, then. Fudge the horse. Got a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse. It's a complimentary map. Got an item. Southeast west map. Thanks. Okay. Okay. It's ostensibly a map, though. It's mostly blank. It looks like you'll have to fill out the bulk of it yourself. Is there anything else for me to do here while I'm here? You've already plumbed the depths of the spittoon, and on your your own depravity, you should be ashamed of yourself. Sorry. I don't have enough meat left over to bother with. Looks like they're playing for spiders now. Wonder if there's any way that I can actually finish the thing with the sheriff. Okay. Might as well follow the map. You won't be able to come back. Ooh, hang on. Before we do that, let me just double check to see if there's no way. Just looking up. Oh. Oh well, I don't know if I can do it. Looks like I might just have to continue as is, because I'm... Is there any way to get to the upstairs portion? Alright, I think that, yeah, I don't think there's really anything I can do. Cause, let's go. Let's leave, yeah. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life west. Now all you need is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, someone you can rely on for emotional and combat support. I really want to take Susie. I love Susie. I feel bad for Doc Alice, but I really like Susie. Susie Cochrane. You pop back to the saloon and collect Susie. Hit the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it. I promise to give you a nice well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up? Yeah, let's spend it automatically. Alright, let's go. Consult the southwest map and the hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westmost camp. You discover these map locations. Let's head to Dirtwater. Talk to your partner. What's new, Susie? I'd like to check up on some ranchers back in these parts, see how bad the cow attacks are getting. Alright, do you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are. Or at least where. I guess we'll just have to see. There's one not far from here. You discover a new map location. What do you think we should do next? If we're looking to get moving westward, I reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map with the hostler gave you have a marker for a railroad camp or something that might be worth checking out? Any other ideas? Susie says you should see the bartender about renting the room in Dirtwater. It might be nice to have a base of operations. Okay. Cal just looks like she's not in the mood for a talk. There's a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting is not an option in society, I guess. Despite knowing you're already pretty intimately familiar with the spittoon already, inspect it. You look at the Jill spittoon. The Jill Saloon is pretty nice as far as saloons go. An actual glass in the window. More than two kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But the spittoon is still a spittoon. It's rancid. Tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. So here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because only the water part of spit that evaporates. The brass bucket is filled half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins, the filth that doesn't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until its consistency of the molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it! You're about to put your hands into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of the maple flavor, with the inside of is flavored with the inside of mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand inside a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolvent. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. It's useless. It's a disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. Cool. Poker room. Old man stares off to the distance, listening to the piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Slop. Hey, how come you're allowed to drink without hats on? They're engrossed in a conversation. Leave them be. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Well, howdy there. It's always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Thanks, I'm Calamity. Glad to know ya, Calamity. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do you for? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Is there a sign out front advertising a room? That's right. Finest room. Thank you so much for the luck, Johnny. Finest saloon, the finest room in all the house. Plenty of room for you and your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. He seemed like a decent sort. The room is yours, all yours if you want it. Greatest. Well, great. Hey Susie, what do you think of the place? Alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change from being on the road. Gotta wash off the dust once in a while, right? Yep. Then yeah, I can go out and collect some new fresh dust. Insult yourself. You call yourself a blue-headed, four-flushing jerk. insult yourself again. You better not insult yourself anymore. You're getting angry, you're liable to pass out. Take it. Blank postcard. It's your bed. Is this one Susie's bed? Okay. Poker room. Hi, G! GG! How you doing? I have new emotes now. It's very exciting. And we're playing West of Loathing, which is a game I haven't played before, but it's pretty fun so far. This poster says rules of poker followed by 100 weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. A pair of 2s are worth the same as 3 8s, but are worth the same as 2 4s of diamond? What? Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately double their bet. Interesting. Let's not play poker. I don't trust this. Oh, thank you so much! Yeah, yes, they do look cute. Thank you so much for the host, Johnny. I appreciate that so much. Kitchen? Can I go into the kitchen? Oh, hello. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just looking around. So you're in the note tab, huh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there is something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter. Need someone to go pick up some more for me. I'm doing okay. I just submitted one of my assignments, which is always a relief. How are you? Oh, that's great! Yeah, submitting assignments is always... You feel like a weight is lifted and, you know, you can sleep finally. That's how I always felt anyway. I'm doing very, very good. The computer issues I was having seem to have calmed down a little bit, so that's nice. Saltpeter. What is saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. Nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Cool. Huge weight. Now 2 more assignments to go. Oh gosh, glad your computer is working. Thanks. Demi Mercury. Yeah, slept. Time to lap up the water again. A good kitten is a hydrated kitten. Now we got Fort Cowardice on the map. Good to know. What's this? There's a sign that says see bartender for darts. Oh, okay. Oh, cowbell. Can I fix this chair? Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh. I want to ask who the guy next to the piano is. Hey, Lloyd. What's with the old man by the piano? Oh, that's all Ellsborough. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories. But nobody would buy him. Too weird his stories. Fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did Parson well as a prospector till one day he lost his mind in a mind? He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him near stop talking near completely. Can't come to that. He just stands near the piano nowadays. Seems to calm down as long as he doesn't make any trouble. I don't mind too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with the mechanical type stuff, something's going wrong with that piano player. What? Thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. See what I can do. Thanks, I poked around with him myself, but I lost the key. It's suddenly taken a strange turn. Try to fix him. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch in his back, but at least it was in it's locked and not a very good lock. Need a needle. You always play such cute, wholesome games. I love the stick figures. I know, it's so cute. Are these stairs that I can go up? Oh. Okay. I can go directly to the room. Dirt water Mercantile. I can speak. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, okay. How much meat do I have? Oh, I have a fair amount of meat. That's good. Shovel. I already got a shovel. Tooth powder. Oh, a dynamite. Modern snake oiler. Not right now. Hello. Hi, I'm Calamity Cat. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to, and then that you're okay. Okay, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meats then. Thanks. One of those newfangled telegram machines. Girl is selling flowers. So put the horse's knees. Clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always someone in need of justice. Wanted posters back there, cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. Wasted, the Stripey Hat Gang, for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low down no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Let's go after him. It's a wanted poster. A wanted poster if accuracy is more important. House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen in the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, their location is unambiguous. Take note of the location and resolve to bring the house Justice Gang to justice. You discover a new map location. Empty cell. Oh, a lot of empty cells. My goodness, what's this? The empty cell is all ghostly. Lot available. Why are you angry? Why are you wearing the hat then? Maybe my head's too big. I saw the sign, there's nothing past here. Alrighty. Lots and lots available. The biscuits are burning. Okay. Let's look at the map. Let's go to Desert House. Out in the middle of the desert you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of the minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less somewhere in particular. Check it out. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting looking ones. However, you left without searching it thoroughly. You just end up driving yourself crazy, led with the thought of what you might have missed something valuable. You spend a good half hour inspecting the rocks and eventually find something that might be worth something. Nice. You dismount and approach a house where the bandits are holed up, and you hear a voice from inside. So, what's that? Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky's my middle name. Wait, really? Yes. Sneaky's my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. From the sound of it, the doghouse. You'd say the doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. You're not going to be able to get past. Without letting the gang inside, back off for now. Do I have anything in my bag? Just sell it. Alright, let's go somewhere else then. Let's go here. You hear a groaning noise in a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. I think I busted one of my dancing arms. Give him a ride back to Dirtwater. Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. No problem. Okay, back here now. But I want to be up here. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon. One of the drivers fell off the wagon. It was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, looks like it got knocked by the fall, open by the fall. You fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it. Back east in the coward hidey holes, you got a military grade whiskey and a full canteen. Nice. Can I search the haystacks? Ooh, cool, cool, cool. Got some needles. Requires safe cracking. Well, that don't look good. Grab the food. Nice. Don't I have lockpicking? Oh. 'Cause like... Oh, I have to read it. After you're done reading it, you'll donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Cool. You accidentally dropped the book and then ruined it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Okay. Can I... Oh. How do I turn it off? Oh, stock certificate. It's a certificate entitling the bearer to 13 shares of popular whiskey syndicate company based in Yuma. Just sell it. Oh. Grab the beans. Nothing left, damn those devils. Kind of redundant. Don't see any bodies. Just those grays up front. I hope whoever dug them got away. Yeah. Creepy burnt porcelain doll. Ooh. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Calamity. Hi, Calamity. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray! The game's almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into the secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. All of the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange at the back of the shelf. Investigate. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the panel at the back of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. You got Mary Stern's diary. Ooh. Okay. Should I read it? The girl's diary browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and this is the dairy. Dairy are crossed out and IA is written above them. Okay, this is the dairy of Mary Stearns." The diary starts out with typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. "I found a dolly under the cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe that she talks. I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, 'cause we weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama said was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Oh my gosh. Papa said that she's gone. She's been gone so long they should put up a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said that she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Gracie says I have to. My God. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cried so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she said I gotta, and if I don't, the cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play myself." That's the last entry. My God. That's dark. Nerd mode. Can I turn stupid walking off? Okay. There we go. That was getting a little bit annoying. I still don't have safe cracking, do I? Nope. Okay. Atop the sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. I don't know what I should do. I don't have foraging or anything. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug out by some vermin or other. You find a charred locket amongst the black and burned. Flower smoking. Relic smoking chrysanthemum. Gwendolyn Stairs, devoted mother. Mary Stairs. Oh, that's sad. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average contents. Let's open the door. Shoot. Crack shot. Crack shot. Nice. You got a toilet pistol? Oh my God. By the soft lights of the fading ember, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose and with one hand you fish out your prize. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. I don't know whether I should destroy the, Wait, is that, Is the other gun better? That is a better gun. Maybe I think I should destroy. Take the goblet. Okay. I've got a goblet of blood now. It's probably safe and fine and good. Let's go back to Dirtwater. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. That's sad. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he's a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he's a corpse. Woof. Let's give him a proper burial. You dig a grave and put the cowboy's remains in it. It's the least I could do. Wasn't there another place? Oh, there are more places. Let's go here. You spot a small cottage on the horizon. This looks like a work table in front of it. Let's keep going where I'm going. What do you want? What's new, Susie? There's another ranch out this way, the Butterfield Ranch. Dairy farm, mainly. We can check it out. Cool. Susie says you should deal with the Stripy Hat gang over in Cabin Camden. Thanks for the reminder. Let's try to get, just like the old saying goes, with knife makes you, give you cannons, make cannonade. Blech. Okay. Let's lock it. Let's go in. There's a goblin seated at a desk repeatedly firing the pistol at them. Get their attention. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies! Always shooting pies! Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Yes. To destroy, obviously. Must to destroying a terrible pie. What's wrong with a pie? Bah, human never understanding. No, really, what's up with the pie? Shut up! So much angry! Should we fight them? Let's fight them. Oh my gosh. Let's whip ya. Take a dip into the refreshing pool and stay hydrated, cats and kittens. Shooting him. This knife is pretty good. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There he goes. Yeehaw! Got an item. General Gob's hat. General Gob's pistol. Is it a better pistol? It is a better pistol than the one I currently have equipped, I'm pretty sure. I like this hat. Got a lead pie! Well, look at that. Wait. The cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in back drawer. Examine them. They're incredibly boring. They really want details. Read 1. Walter Reed, clerk, pay grade. C2. B 9.22.36. December. Missed days 25. Upgrade 6 days. No, another. Yeah, the sounds of several... Okay, leave them alone for now. Render them looted. Medical, military grade. Oof. Sign says toilet and goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tank as a toilet. No way you're going in there. Take it. Woof, it's heavy. Alright, let's fight these goblins. Wow. Do this for the protection. Oh no! Susie! Okay, he dead. Okay, good. Nice, nice, nice. You heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. Stained cot. Open the footer. Surprisingly clean cot. Kick it out open. Okay. Nice view from up there. Okay. Let's go here. You notice the trail of burnt vegetation off to the side of the trail. Hell cattle grazing. Track it down. Poison! Crack shot. Oh, I guess I didn't need to poison it. 33 meat, nice. Extra thick leather. Danger spider. Let's go here. Good. Can't get past this junk without making you wrath and alerting the gang. Okay. Let's go into the other one then. Pry off the crowbar, so. The door has 15 deadbolts on it. Note text says, please don't open the door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It is an even sign, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Weapons. Fancy knife. No way you're going back in there. I just cooked up some garlic bread. Oh, that sounds amazing. Wish I had garlic bread. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I should have stayed longer in that portion. You hear a horrible skittering noise followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by muffled screams. There's more skittering and then silence. Go inside. Okay. Let's arrest them. Is that the Stripy Hat Gang? What happened to them? They had a run-in with a giant spider of justice! Fortunately, the reward of this is the result rather than the explanation. Groovy. Just wanted to say hi. Okay. Let's go here for now. You encountered an overturned wagon, surrounded by ruined books, and a broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family. Oh. Tragic. You pour over Detritus and manage to find exactly one book. Modern Snake Oiler. Oh, nice. I gotta read that. Read it. There's a fold-out chart listing the hottest new poisons. Expert Poisoner. Passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they now? Gives a bad medicine. A combat skill that reduces the target's moxie. There is a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy. It gives good medicine. Ooh. Learn good medicine. When you open your eyes again, it appears that somebody has stolen your magazine. Scoundrel! Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Help yourself. Let's make 3 silver bullets. You're not planning to go into any weddings or funerals anytime soon. Safe to turn these, Ooh. I could make needles. Interesting, interesting. Oh, looks like I need a needle. You squeeze the bullet. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good to know. Go inside. Ugh, what do I learn? Safe cracking. 90 copies of Johnny Trebayne. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized. Maybe the guy was hiding something. Oh, I don't have enough moxie apparently. It's a spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon. It might actually be a bedpan. What, really? I mean, it's just a spittoon. It's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan. What? That would be way worse. Investigate it. I feel like you maybe aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that somebody probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rats congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me? Are you some sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan? Pretty sure there's treasure in there. You aren't stopping me. Bedpan, shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine, have it your way. You're in this filthy, disgusting way. Turns out it's probably not a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon. Definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God, okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking on a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the roof of your mouth, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? Bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will, so there. I bet that goes real well with the garlic bread. Equip. My pretty brooch. Search for secrets! Finally. Tucked behind one of the books you find a small envelope filled with receipts! Half of them are for a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked! The silversmith was selling cheap fakes! Oh well, he's gone now. Most of his customers, so sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop might come in handy. I wanted to go back to here. No, wrong one. Attack it. I got a skeleton bone. I meant to go to Cavern Canyon. That was my bad. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You right up to the site of impact and find a meteor. Oh, that's a lot of meat. Can I go in here now? No way you're going back in there. Okay. Well. Unless you're a huge spider. I should have looked more into the stuff that was in there. I regret my life choices. Danger kitchen. Oh, hello. The poor chef is chained to the wall, his eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand directly and shakes at you suspiciously. I'm Doug. Calamity. How you doing, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-hatted idiots. Sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? It's perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and the shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long. Ah, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school, with my million meat idea in my head. And now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat ideas? You promised not to steal any of my ideas? Can't promise anything. He frowns. Well, then I'm not going to tell you my ideas. Suit yourself. Wait a minute, you can't just leave me here? Come on, I promise you won't steal my ideas now, so we can get on with this. Okay, fine, I promise. Okay, then, there's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's revolutionary, but I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be quite honest. Anyway, in the middle of it there's a sausage, but it's a sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. And it's served on a long split roll which soaks up the grease, so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. Is this a burger? You ready to hear the name? Sure, it's called the hot dog. It's a hot dog! Oh no, it's a hot dog! Hot dog. The hot dog. What do you think? Sounds great. He beams, thank you. He sighs. Not that that even matters. If I didn't get these chains off, there's no point in hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs for myself. I don't even like the taste of them because I have a shop in dirt water. Brilliant, you're a genius, Calamity. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, that's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage extra? You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave holding oven and shove ingredients, muttering about new or sausage recipe then. Did leave anything behind? Nothing on the shelf looks good. Well, okay. That's nice, I guess. Let's go for a wander. You spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could exchange meat for goods and services there. Go there now. Dang it. Dang it. Dagnabbit. Yow. Take a look. Cheap tequila, cheap whiskey, cheap wine. Handful of nails. I could always buy needles, good to know. Take an axe. Oh, hang on. Oof, that's expensive. I really would like a foraging skill though. Let's sell this. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my hat. Huh. Sarsaparilla. Items used in combat and puts out fire. Okay. I don't think I want anything else. Read it. I got a foraging skill. Unfortunately, while practicing your technique, you accidentally squeezed the book into book juice, which turns out isn't a real thing. Alright, there are a couple of places that I could. Out in the middle of the desert, you found an abandoned minecart. It is now sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less somewhere in particular. It's mostly full of plain old rock. Oh, not even very interesting looking ones, however, if you left without searching it. It thoroughly just be mixed. Okay, yep. Cactus bits. How there, howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally, I'm Calamity Cat. What's your name? What's your line? Trading. I wander around these parts just like it says on the label and buy here and sell a little there. To make my way, care to see the wares? Sure thing. Wandering Sally's camp. Crap. Oh, bar of soap. A lock, a lucky marigold. Work boots. Interesting. Toasty. Solitary skeleton. Let's attack it. Pretty easy. Oh, a golden tooth. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Oh no. Maybe I should just try to fight them. Let's just give it a go. Very funny. Ooh, give the dog a bone! With a knick-knack, paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contently gnawing on the human femur. Good for him. Okay, that's it. Hinges on the skate. Alrighty. I should buy some oil then. There was oil here. All cats and kittens need to lap up some water and stay hydrated. I pressed the wrong button. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating it more closely, it seems like somebody threw a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered off without setting it off. Maybe they were just out of matches. I got some dynamite. Alright, let's get some oil. Oh. Can of oil. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go back now. Oh, Shaggy Dog Cave. We'll go there after. After. Oil the hinges. You use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude house made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock on the outside. If you had a lock, you could turn this fortress into a prison. Okay, so I should probably get a lock. Let's go to Shaggy Dog Cave. Just for now. Oh, can I harvest this? A mug of cactus beer. Nice. There's a plaque bolted up to the cave wall here. A record of the event of expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Okay, is that all? Oh, there's more. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting on its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highway and train robber Black Coal Jr. in the 3 years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Citrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Oh my god. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart, a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions, and cookware, my own collection of plaques, and engraving tools, and 1 large shaggy dog and a but four. They brought a shaggy dog. After travelling for 2.5 days to the south and the east, we arrived in a small town named Dirtwater and a large settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, and the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Sai, who was satisfied with water. This is really boring, my dude. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to do the witness of something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours of travel left, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villager had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt-four and the entire basket of eggs, apart from the one that Doug concealed within his pockets for safekeeping. We also noticed that the dog had absconded with the horses, forcing Nate and Sai, after drawing lots, to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt-four, we headed for the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, and we took the small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip, we resisted becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages. We exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. I, however, will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first one was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater, when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon the metallic object, partially buried in the sand. It was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding that it might come in handy, we stashed it away with the wagon and our other tools. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave. Though we did not disclose the reason for our journey, the goblin confirmed that we were heading in the correct course, and mentioned that they had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse into the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large abode hut occupied by 2 seemingly identical old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced ourselves as hermits. They introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave. The other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for a butt-four, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon, and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source in which to illuminate the cave, we declared that this was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered this antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there was no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, and we engraved them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. I'm not sure entertained is the right word, though. As soon as we came to the end of the tunnel, we soon came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Si, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned blocks. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Si's shovel hit a wooden surface, and with a hollow nose, we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient rusting iron padlock which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon the jewels of every colour and shiny ingots of precious metals. Just as promised by the legends of Black Hole Junior Joyous, at our triumph, we loaded the chest back in our wagon and began our journey home. Thank you for reading. May your own endeavours be equally as successful. Signed, Jin Thackeray. My god, that was a completely empty one. That was a lot. My god. I have to walk all the way back now. I mean, I guess I could just map it out. Hi, Taurus. How are you doing? We're playing West of Loathing today. I got some new emotes as well. Yes. They look so cute. I love them a lot. I don't think this was the right place to go. This one. Oh, you're not selling needles. Never mind. Oh wait, what did I need? I forgot. I have forgotten. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less somewhere in particular. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you just end up driving yourself crazy, later with the thought that you'd missed something valuable. You spent a good half an hour inspecting the rocks, eventually finding one that might be worth selling, an unrefined meat nugget. This is about a game where you go west seeking your fortune, leaving your family farm, and you find yourself a partner. So this is my partner here. This is Sue. Looks like these fellas hold up tight, unless you want Susie. Unless you want to fight on your hands, you have to be real quiet like. If we're looking to move westward, train. Okay. It's like a point and click, but it's also sort of a turn-based fighting RPG, but there are a lot of different styles that it takes. It's just like, it's a nice sort of well-rounded, fun, funny game. What did I need for this door? I forget. A lock. I need another lock. Right. Gotcha. Maybe there's one here. But it is very point and click like. Do you have a lock? It's sort of like Pokemon. A bit like Pokemon, yeah. I could buy the nails. Do I have a hammer? I don't think I have a hammer. Maybe I should... go here. You find a safe on the side of the trail. Ironically, you think to yourself that it's in such an unsafe location. You hop down from Fudge, I called my horse Fudge, to find that the safe is locked in addition to being closed, which you could tell from horseback. I don't have any safe cracking. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. Why aren't we moving? When's the movie gonna start? This guy should never have been important to charge the switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch. Where did you get it? Bought it from this old gal that runs a store down Button Willow Mc something. Yeah, I know that store. Real nice store, real nice watch. Leave him to it. Hey, so if you're up for D&D in a bit tonight, we can play it once you get off streaming. I'll be here to watch you stream in the meantime. Sounds good, yes. Yes. Definitely down for that. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And you're not? He smiles. Then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there with the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alrighty, thanks. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Hi, you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh, ever since I was a little boy. Huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on a manned mission of the rail line, jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down. Well, now, I suppose. I can't be any worse than the last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyor said that there isn't any other suitable mountain path, so we can't reroute around it. Even that if we did, it'd take months. Even if we had the months, it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite clear it without too much trouble. Problem is, it'd take a lot of dynamite, a whole year's worth. I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, but as it is, a pack of goblins stole it, sneaky little varmints. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear. The goblins are holed up over in Gustav Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before heading that way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. This drawing style reminds me of another game when I was a kid. I'm having one of those can think of game. I feel you. But yeah, it's very it's got a retro feeling in general. It's very, very nice there. I like this game so far. We don't need that specific dynamite there. Any you can lay your hands on will be fine so long as there's enough of it. Okay. Let's go to Butterfield Ranch. You find a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean, a cactus you're passing, not a cactus that's passing you. Only it looks like it was passing you because of frame of reference. Grab them. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. Yeah. So this is the first time I'm playing this. This is the first stream of it as well. So I've never actually played this game before, so everything is all new to me. But yes, I definitely do still want to play DBD tonight. After I get off stream, I'll eat some dinner and then be ready to go, I think. And I think I'll only be streaming for another half an hour or so. I'm not quite sure. I think I'll definitely be ending the stream at most after 3 hours. So that'll be around 8 PM, I think. Well, there'll be time to chat after we take care of this damn cow. Oh yeah, that's right, we fight the cows. Fight! Take your time, thanks. Oh my gosh. This is a powerful cow. Oh god. I'm gonna snake whip ya. Yep, the cows have turned evil. Please stop hitting me. Almost killed him. Never would have thought you had to fight cows. The whole concept of this game is that everything's gone bad now that the cows have come home. Okay, this should kill him. Yeehaw! Skilled up, glamour level 4. You've got a roasted cow tongue and extra thick leather. Nice. Susie carves another notch in her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Susie's family was killed by the cows. Susie has become stronger as her resolve intensifies. Oh, can I harvest this? Oh, crap. You got a perk, mostly scabs. I don't have enough foraging skills. Oh, can I take the rope? I got a length of rope. No. You have nothing to churn. You notice the words carved here. Some words carved to the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name, Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't actually have to go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched on the inside of it. The map reveals the location of a mine just west of the ranch, labeled Coal Ridge. You discovered a new map location. There's an insert map of the mine itself with a big X scrolled between the strange triangular icons. Interesting. Oh, to your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now ungullethed, an infernal cow spirit bound to stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Maybe we should fight them. This one. This one. Aha! So what do you have to do other than turn-based fight with the cows? You also gotta do missions, earn money. So we've got right now we've got people that we need to try to get for the jail. And we've also got to blast away the rocks that are in front of the railroad track so that the railroad can keep moving forward. It's basically just a really it's a very simple RPG. It's very cute. Like I've got all these things that, like, you can eat things to increase certain skills, and the skills are really interesting. And I've got some dynamite, but not enough to blow it up. And these are some things that I got from killing things. I also got this revolting brooch from looking into a spittoon barrel. So that was fun. Oh, that sounds so productive. Fancy knife, putrid cow bile. Got some bullets, and whiskey, and a cannonball, and a hat. Oh, and a diary. Oh yeah, and I got some blood as well, didn't I? Where's the blood? I thought I had blood. Yeah, goblet of blood. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, but I collected it. So you have to collect different things in order to sometimes progress to different areas. Well, yeah, and also it's like a choice-based thing. So you don't, like... It's not like a linear storytelling, it's very open world. You can make choices and be what you want to be and do what you want to do. For example, you can, like, be a fighter and just go in guns blazing for every situation, or you can be sneaky or whatever. Let's stab ya. And shoot ya. Oh. Brood. Let's keep fighting. You won't be able to attack, which is nice. Okay. Can Sally finish him off? Nice, nice, nice. Nice. She's very strong with her gun. Oh no, he didn't die. Oh, he's immune to poison. Well, that's bullshit. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. This game have consequences when you die or lose and stuff. I haven't died yet, so I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna tie this one up for now so that there's less damage. I'm gonna stab you. And you're gonna shoot him. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I gotta do a heal. Okay, so this shouldn't kill me. Should be fine. I feel like these are not changing, but can I go in here? Oh, barn door is locked. So I need more lockpicking skills. Let's go here. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. Ooh, it's charred around the edges like it got blown up by an explosion. You mark the address. Cool. We'll go there later. Oh, let me harvest. Let me harvest. Oh, hello. There's a row of lockers here. It must have been for storing the personal effects of the fellas who worked in this mine. The first one is labelled Ellsbury WM, which doesn't have a lock on it. The second label on the second is covered in some kind of white goo. Ew. The third one is labelled Loose Ben, which has a combination lock on it. Open the first locker. The locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Laudanum. Okay. You open the second door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him where they stuffed him in his locker and filled it with shaving cream. My god. Can't believe you dang jerks stuffed me in my own locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. Turn-based games are fun, but sometimes when you versus bigger enemies is where the fun is sucked out of the game, yeah. This one is fairly light, like it progresses, but like, so far I haven't found anything that was overwhelming. Oh gosh. You do be aggressive though. I whip ya! Oh, he's immune to poison. Well, screw you. I kill you. Again. Got skull chips and a handful of loose teeth and a skeleton bone. Open third locker. I don't know the combo. Well, loot it. 66 meat. Is he crying in anger? Why does he have tears? I think that might be shaving cream dripping off of him. Because he was filled, like stuffed in a locker filled with... Oh, I could do some mining if I had a pickaxe. Whoa, this just opens up to a 30-foot shaft. Tie a rope, climb down. Stop doing handstands. Ooh. Kelly's compass. Interesting. What does Kelly's compass do? Oh. Sproul makes you feel queasy. Take the fluid. You don't like the spiral at all? Oh, take the pick. Reach inside. Keep going. You feel it, a beating heart. Ew. Reach in. The art style is pretty cool. Yeah, I like the art style. Mine it! You've got to mine it. Oh. I think that was all of it, wasn't it? I guess the drawing art style reminds me of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yeah, no, that's fair. It does kinda. It is, like, very much like that. Alrighty. Let's go to Dynamite Dance. You see a sign that says, break snakeskin over yonder. Interesting. Oh, are we going there? Whoops, I didn't mean to press to go there. I guess that's okay. Oh. I don't have two foraging. I can harvest this one. Oh, I got a hot coffee. Oh. Grab a big one. Attack! I am having a lot of fun with this game. It is great. I got a snake spleen! Snake doesn't even have enough skin for you to bother putting your knife to it. Grab a handful? Oh, it whiffed! It whiffed! Oh! Two of them whiffed! I'm gonna shoot this one. That's not what I said! There we go. These snakes are not very good. Oh my gosh. I'ma slash you. Oh, I got a snake venom bladder. They don't have a lot of skin though. Okay, well, I guess this is getting me items. Set an enemy on fire, poison target 5. Ooh, interesting. They do be whiffing a lot. Let's go to Dynamite Dance. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled in the letters on the side read, property of Fort Old Dead Library. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You find one that specifically interests you. Ooh, modern snake oiler. Let's read it. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they now? Gives bad medicine. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shoot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives Van Hammer a combat skill that lets you do 3 ranged attacks. Nice. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Expert poison and passive skills that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. I want to learn Fan Hammer. You unload round after round into a nearby cactus just to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. Unfortunately, a stray spark from your shot sets the magazine on fire. You're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. A year's supply of dynamite. Okay. So if I earn 5,000 meat, I will have enough dynamite to get the things. Silver platter. Shall we go there? Howdy, what can I do you for? Well, do you have a menu? Menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver platter. I plate things with silver, you know. Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. Say, you need something plated? What are my options? He looks you up and down. I could plate your hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add one to your maximum action bonus. Ooh. Actually, never mind. That's a weird thing. What is meat used for? Is it the money currency? Yeah, it's money. Meat is money. I assume since the cows came home. So that's where the thingamabobs are. The, you know, the thingamabobs? The goblins. The goblins that stole the, stuff. Let's do a wander. Let's wander around. There's a crate road. There's a crate in the road, which is not a crate's natural habitat. Let's open it. Cool. Makes sense at the same time. Let's keep wandering. You've come across a goblin marching around the woods. They're taller than a typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than a typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall they must be half stuffed with socks to keep the tops from jamming the goblin up in the ground. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey human, hey, what are you doing in this place? Is this ground to stomping? Do you mean your stomping ground? What? Talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes, tall boots to having, so I also tall I am. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming, very. I too have no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. Okay. Well, I don't have 3 hornswoggling, and I don't really want to attack the goblin. You leave the goblin to its stomping. Maybe in like a year they'll be probably broken in. So much reading. Yeah, it's like a text-based adventure with like some fun stuff sprinkled in. Might as well go here just to see what it's all about. Before you can react to the sudden howling, the ghost train surges over the hill and roars past you, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive behind it, barely avoiding colliding with you by pulling back hard on their reins. The train vanishes in the distance. The robbers seem really annoyed by your interference. Fight! I fight you. I shoot you. I fight you. I shoot you. Very easy. I like easy. You defeated the skeletal train robbers. I mean the ghost train robbers. I mean the skeletal ghost train robbers. Yep. Hey Susie. Hey there Susie. Susie looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in this area. Don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. We'll take a look. Fella Smee at the railroad camp said they're gonna need a whole mess of dynamite to clear tracks. Any ideas? Well, he said that this... Yep. Dynamite down, fella. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor, welcome. Now going away, please. This goblin seems friendly but blocks your entry to the gulch. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins, being very private. Let's trick him. Hey, though, outside gorge outside the gorge, I seeing a thing you liking a lot. Oh, what thing? What thing do you liking a lot? Pies? There are pies all over out there being. This seeming dubious, but would be neglectful being not checking it out. The mayor takes a fork out of his pocket and leaves. Cool. The sign says nothing interesting in Goblin. Sign says library in Goblin. Sign says delicateness in Goblin. You hear a quiet rustling as though a single goblin was rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Leave it alone. Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves in turns filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So very complicated numbers. How to bird noise. Alice going into a seeing glass. Ooh. How to bird noise? The book is extremely detailed. Treatsy on sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate, great grab impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it being in toes of slithing and in a wab grink and also gib goblin. Okay. Rats looks like the door is locked. You make sure it works with the lock. You enter inside, which turns out to be a delicatessen. Help yourself to what turns out to be a sandwich, probably. Check it out. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled in numbers. Look in a random drawer. There's nothing in a drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. Okay, a sandwich. Goblin trousers. Okay. Red herring storage. Mayor's house. Investigate the bed, made of cactus logs and a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. It can't be comfortable. Check out desk. Strewn with folders, you notice one that says important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances. There's a spare key to the treasure cave and drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Is this the storage hut? Haha! Oh yeah, there's nothing else. You press your ear to the door and hear someone delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading backstage entrance here, it being with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, but it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. Take a dip into the refreshing pool and stay hydrated, cats and kittens. To being or to not being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking to suffering a crazy thing and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe. But, oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird, probably. You watch a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. Nice. Guard barracks. What's this one? Cafe. Check out the inside. Never mind. Leave them be. Harvest. Treasure cave. This door remain locked at all times in Goblin. Unlock. Head inside. Oh god. There's some people. This goblin is paying more attention to their book goblet than you, but you're pretty sure they aren't gonna just be... You aren't just gonna be waltzing on by. Let's spoil the ending. Hey, goblet, but good book. What thinking about how Goritio is only surviving one at the end? Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow, blam. Ugh, well, no, wow, spoilers. The guard runs out of the cave with their hands over their ears. Yay! Goblin is whistling a little wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Try out your new bird call. You duck behind a stalagmite and do your best crested grab impression. Gasp! A great crested grab! Wow! The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. Unlike the other two guards, this one is being very attentive and seems suspicious of you. Unlike the other two guards, they also have a name tag that says Jean. Oh, I guess I have to fight Jean. Well, they are quick. Oh my god. I want to heal Susie. I'm gonna do this. No! Hopefully we can get him. No, he's not dead. Okay, he's dead. Good. Whew! Susie almost died. Oh. Okay. Oh, I got the year's supply of dynamite. I don't have enough needles though. That's cool. That's nice. How was it even thrown her way? It looked like it was like to the end. I know, right? I was like, oh no, I didn't throw it right, and then it was fine. Cool, cool, cool. Let's, open it. Good point. Okay. Let's get to the railroad. You have discovered a new map location, destroyed campsite. You notice a campsite off in the distance that appears to be very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Keep going where we're going. Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? The passengers are getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. This'll do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas to set up the charges. Now you do the honors. Smee consults the other workers and inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually one of them shrugs and presses the whole crate of dynamite up to the rocks. It wires up a detonator. Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be just fine. Just give me 3 counts before you hit the plunger, so I have time to get onto the train. Great. Kablooey. Oh. There's a rock monster. The very large and angry looking, guy standing here, apparently a little peeved, having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to it. Its butt while it was sleeping. How are you gonna handle it? Run away! I don't like the look of it. Sorry. Let's give her Wanda. Need an application. Old mission. Let's go to the old mission. I don't know how we discovered that. Okay, hang on. Let me go back outside. I want to harvest this. I can't. I can't, I guess. Fine. It's Magic relic with a case with a spot for a skull. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down. Okay, what happened? Oh, holy relics. The saint just stormed out of the catacombs and took them back. So many places. Yeah, there are a lot of places. Wow. I didn't even know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I supposed to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down. Okay, what's your name? I am Sister Mary. My name's Calamity. Now, what about these saints? Missions. Mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Mare? She shows the ruler and she keeps stuck in her sleeve. No, they don't. Okay, sorry, what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They just came back to life somehow. They came back up to the catacombs, all of the all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so probably not all that urgent, but still! Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second, are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous, too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, it's, like, super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal's going to want a very long talk about this. But go ahead, do what you must, I suppose. Let's go to the destroyed campsite. You hear a rattling noise behind you, another rattling noise to your left, and a third rattling noise from somewhere ahead. You conclude that you've either stumbled upon a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. A quick glance confirms the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. There's no place for babies. Fight! Ooh. Shoot him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Well, fuck. Well, that's alright. They all whiffed anyway. Cool. Nice. She really isn't doing her job as a relic keeper if she doesn't protect them. I don't think she would have just given them away. To be fair, the saints came back to life and stole them back. They like, belonged to those saints. Yeehaw! Got an ice rattlesnake skin. Nice. Knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trashed from being stumped on. You find a dented can of potted meat though. Knife. Okay. You don't see a knife anywhere. Real mess. Investigate. What a mess. Did cows get to this guy? I reckon so, judging from these tracks, but what's wrong? Something about these tracks that aren't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right. They're uneven. What does that mean? I'd say either a cow made these tracks, was drunk, or it wasn't a cow that made them. Do you really have to find them and possibly battle for the relic back? You don't have to do anything in this game, really. But you can if you want to. A lot of it is like, if you want to help out, you can. But it's up to you how much you do, and sometimes if you choose to do one thing, it might cancel out doing another thing. Ooh. These cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse probably wouldn't be hard to follow. Let's follow them. Since you have reason to believe these tracks might be fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Let's follow them. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, which stops suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Well, darn. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the ranch. Off to the side of the trail you spot a little cluster of gin blossoms. It's strange to see them growing so far away from Allison Road, which is their natural habitat. Extract some gin. Nice. Looks like someone's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Oh, hello. Hey, like howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? They're kind that are gifted but to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds. That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. I'll buy one. Hey, groovy, thanks. You got a herbal remedy. Let's leave. I can't go in there. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Oh, that's understandable, so the game encourages you, once you start a mission, to finish it. I mean, yeah, but, like, also, if you start a mission and don't want to finish it, that's fine, too. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved into this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural just to let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? My friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Like maybe one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, a kind of ironic statement, man. There's an old photo of you yonder that away. I'll swap you one of those. If you can find one of those, man. Okay, I'll check it out. Groovy, man. Oh, are you okay? Howdy, I'm Calamity. I'm Louise Lathrop. Why the long face, Louise? Oh, jeez. Basically, I'm stuck here farming with a couple of tummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? Haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, the dandelions are terrible. It's better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How did you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school. Fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was. I didn't realize all these were really interested in was getting silly on loco weeds and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Oh gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. You know someone that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with a room and board. I just want to get out of here. Sorry, I don't. Well, shucks. If you hear of any place, let me know. Manure. This is the garden. Okay. Well. Ain't that lovely. I guess we'll go here. You ever run in with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen? It's basically a cartoon Sinclair come to life. Wow. Whack! Ew. That's so mean. You'd like not to keep the skin from this one. Fair enough. Oh god. Doesn't seem to notice you. There's no force in the universe that can get the tarp off the scrape. Giant map of the region. Little model. Handle is missing. Oh, this one. Flash him. Flash it. Flash it. Privy. Barracks. Oh. Open it. Oh, I got a needle. Open it. Cool. Artillery saber. Military grade whiskey. Cool, cool, cool. Examine it. Okay, nothing good. Maybe if I examine enough. Okay, nothing good. Oh, hello. Not without some stench resistance. Rope receipt. This is also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Introduction to Naxmax. Last thing in a little diary, which you decide to leave there in case the inner came back for it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancers, cultists. He and several others were reanimating dead soldiers here. The theory is that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry, the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but it ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. No name on this stone. The mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. How about no? Probably should to try to get one of them hats though. Hop in. Whack. Bang. Whack. Bang. Okay, nothing interesting. Is there anywhere that I haven't been yet? Not that I've found that I can see. I still need a lock or something. There's not a lock in here, is there? Tooth powder. Oh, he did make a hot dog thing. Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Calamity. Howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. Tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's something already called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know anyway. A single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him. An elegant dog, a jumbo dog, a saucy dog. Don't get too excited though, it's zesty sauce, it's just regular old mustard. A thick sturdy dog for a thick sturdy cowgirl. Okay, good to know. What did the chef want? Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, wrong room. No, I'm still looking. That's right. Alright, I think that we're done for today. Sleep. You go to sleep, you dream that you're suddenly having a fight with a gun while fleeing from a bone cube. You get married to a sword, you jolt awake in panic. Well, okay then. Wake up refreshed and restored and hungry and sober. Second day of the rest of your life. Nice. Stomach. Let's eat it. Well, I'll be darned. Alrighty. RB. Does it auto-save? I guess it does. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me while I played this game. It was very exciting. Yes, good old Calamity Cat. We've done our first day of the rest of our lives out west, West of Loathing. And we will continue this. I think that I'm going to make this my regular Monday stream, but we'll see how we go. Because this game is fairly long.